hope you're all okay. I'm very excited to be filming this video. It's finally being filmed and it's my tattoo video. I know so many of you guys have requested this video, and I just want to put it out there now. I will put this in the description box as well. I know that tattoos aren't for everybody and not everybody likes the look of a tattoo. Now, I completely can see why, and I understand that not everybody likes them. Everybody's got their own style and opinions on tattoos as a subject. Now, I really love them. You may not, so this video might not be for you if you're used to watching my makeup videos. So I just want to say, please don't be rude and judge my tattoos just because you don't like them. I think tattoos are very personal, and obviously not everybody's going to like my tattoos, but I love them and I'm absolutely glad I got them. I'm going to start with my first tattoo that I ever had done, which is this one. My first tattoo was done when I was 17. My mum and dad knew straight away that I was having it done. I didn't not tell them. As you can see, it's the cherry blossoms on my right foot. I had it done at a place called Legends Tattoo. I had it done because they do a special offer on Friday the 13th where they have designs set up on a board in the shop, and on that day they'll only do those designs and they're all £13. So yeah, it only cost me £13, which is mental because it's such a lovely tattoo. I absolutely adore the cherry blossoms. I think they're a really pretty flower and I've always wanted cherry blossoms, so I got that done. I'm going to mark that 2.5 out of 5. The reason why I've marked it that is because it was my first tattoo, so obviously it did hurt because I wasn't used to the pain. It was very different, but it wasn't too painful. Moving on to my second tattoo, which is this one. Now again, I got this at the same place, and this is another Friday the 13th inspired tattoo. It's my swallow on my left foot. It's a very traditional tattoo because swallows are often, you often see old sailors with swallows and stuff, like proper retro tattoos. This also has 13 in a banner. It's holding a banner in its mouth and it says 13 on it because it was Friday the 13th. I'd mark this one a 3 out of 5 this time because this one did quite hurt a bit more than the cherry blossom. If you have a tattoo on the edge of your foot, it does hurt a lot more than if you had it in the centre, just because the skin is more sensitive. Yes, so we'll move on to my third tattoo now, which is this one. My third tattoo is my wrist tattoo, which is here, so I can kind of show you here. I'm sure you've seen this in loads of different videos. I just decided to drop in one day and see if they had any appointments free. As you can see on the picture that I showed you, it's got French writing on underneath. It says Fleur Rebelle, which means rebel flower in French. Now Rihanna has this on her neck here, but she has Rebelle Fleur. But in actual fact hers is spelt wrong. Now I'm not hitting on Rihanna here or anything, I'm not being horrible, but because I really like Rihanna, but she has got it spelt wrong and she's admitted. And I've always liked that saying, like, rebel flower, because I like to think that, well, I'm not saying that I'm pretty, but I'd like to think that I'm a pretty flower but a rebel inside, because I hate to be a sheep and follow the rest of the crowd. The reason why I chose a hibiscus flower is I've just always loved hibiscus flowers. I find them, because they're a tropical flower, they're really colourful, vibrant. If you noticed on the tattoo, it does need touching up because I did actually pick it. Now you should know, if you get a tattoo, you do not pick them. If you pick them when they scab up, this is what happens. You should really not do it. This is the only tattoo I've ever picked, and I'd give that a 1 out of 5 because that really didn't hurt at all. So yes, let's move on to my fourth tattoo, which is the one on my collarbone, which again you've probably all seen in the videos. I absolutely love and adore this tattoo. It means so much to me personally. Now it says beauty lies within the heart, with a little love heart at the end, and it sits, it doesn't sit on my actual collarbone. A lot of people get them straight across. Mine actually follows my collarbone, so it's on an angle. The saying means a lot to me because when I was younger I was always judged by how I looked compared to who I am. which really annoys me. It really aggravates me. I never look at somebody and judge them by how they look. I might look at them and think, oh, they're wearing something that's a bit different or something like that, but that wouldn't make me judge their personality by that. Do you know what I mean? I find a lot of people judge people just from how they look, and it really annoys me and aggravates me. The world should not be like that. We're all different. If the world would be really boring, and it just really aggravates me. And when I was younger, I find that a lot of people, because I was always bigger than everybody else as well, I'm not super skinny, as you can probably tell, but I'm proud of my curves. And when I was younger, I wasn't as proud of my curves. I was in that stage where I was like, no, I don't like my body, like most teenagers. And I think I just got judged because of the way I look, because I wasn't the normal really slim person. I wish people had judged me by my personality and not by my appearance. That a 4 out of 5, because it stings so much. When I can show you here, when I had this bit done, this bit really stung because it's right on your shoulder here, and I absolutely adore it. So yes, I love that one. Let's move on to my last and most recent tattoo, which is this one. I had it done about 4 months ago, and it was one of the most expensive ones I've ever had. I have been putting the prices here. Obviously they can depend where you go, but these are the prices I've paid, and this was the most expensive one, but it's so worth it. The detail in this tattoo is unreal. As you can see, it is the rabbit out of Alice in Wonderland. It's the original sketch out of the book, it's not the cartoon version. I love Alice in Wonderland, I love everything about it. I love the book. It was my favourite book as a child, and I just adore everything about Alice in Wonderland, everything about it. And the rabbit, I just love the rabbit with his little stopwatch, his tweed jacket, everything about him. And the tattoo artist that I had do it has done a really good job. He did all the foliage round and everything, and he just looks gorgeous. So I'm really pleased with that tattoo. I'd mark this 4.5 out of 5 for pain. Stung like hell on earth, honestly. When he was doing that side, because the skin's so thin on that side of your foot, it really hurts. I had to stop halfway through just for a glass of water, and I've never had to do that in a tattoo, but I was beginning to feel quite warm and flustered, and I felt quite sick and dizzy, so I had to stop just for about 5 minutes, have a drink, and then I was alright. But that is the first time that's ever happened to me whilst having a tattoo. I think it took about 2 hours to do, but it really hurt. Now, feet are supposed to be especially bad for pain, but all my other tattoos on my feet, as I've said, did hurt slightly, but not as much as that. It was agony, and because he had to keep doing the detail and there was no colour, it's just black and white, and they always say the outline's the worst bit, and honestly it ragged when he was doing the tweed jacket, because he had to keep going over the same bit. And oh, when I say it really hurt, it's not a pain where I felt like I couldn't go on, obviously because I've got it done. I think when you're having a tattoo, because you know that you're going to get something out of it, you sort of hang on in there and grit your teeth and just get it done, because you can't really halfway through go, oh no, I can't do it, I'm gonna have this half a rabbit on my foot. So you just hang on in there and get it done. So yeah, so I hope this was useful to any of you guys having tattoos. If you just have any questions for me or anything like that, just put them in the description box and the comments, and I will answer them for you. After this video, I have got a OPI haul coming for you guys. I don't know if any of you guys have got me on Instagram, but I did Instagram a picture of me in the beauty supplies, so I went kind of crazy, so I'm going to upload that after this one. So I'll see you very soon. Bye.